Hey, I'm Raina and welcome to So You Want to Be a Mermaid. I am here at the Algonquin Resort in New Brunswick with my friend, Mermaid Atlantica. We are doing a gig this weekend. We drove up, it took us how many hours? 5? Yeah, 4 or 5 hours to get here in the winter. And we've spent the night at this lovely, lovely hotel, the CA for the hotel here, Algonquin. And how was your night?
Oh my god, it was amazing. The beds are comfy.
So comfy.
We had some cheese.
Lots of cheese.
Some wine.
So we arrived last night because it's such a long drive. We wouldn't want to be like 4 hours driving here, a couple hours doing the gig, and then 4 hours driving home. So the Algonquin folks let us spend the night and gave us complimentary rooms and breakfast. Breakfast was 3 minutes. Last night we went on a ghost tour. So you were looking it up. There was like, this is part of like a pub crawl?
Yeah, there's like a haunted pub crawl. It's on like the top 7 haunted hotels. Cosmo.
So we experienced 2 things while we were here that were kind of creepy. I don't know what you would call him, like a bellhop? Or I don't know what you call...
I don't know, but he's been like kind of with us, I feel like, the whole time.
Yeah, so the hotel staff, he helped us bring our luggage into the room, and he was kind of joking about the ghosts. And all 3 of us were in the room near the bed, like putting stuff on the bed, and then the door opened and closed, and we thought it was Sean. And I was like, oh, Sean must be waiting to get in. And then I opened the door and there was nobody there. We all just kind of looked and we were like, oh, it's the ghost. So we went on this ghost tour, and do you want to tell the story about the boy with the ball? Like a little summary of it?
Yeah, so there was this little boy, and he was playing with a ball in the hallway, and one of the staff kind of came and told him, being like, you know what, this isn't the place to play. And the mom heard, so she was like, why don't you come play in the room? And she cracked open the door to talk to the hotel staff, and I guess the window was open, and the little boy's ball went out the window, and the little boy went after it. And he passed away.
Yeah, so apparently his ghost haunts the hotel, and people have seen a little boy playing with a red ball, or they've heard it. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Except at like 3:30 in the morning last night, Sean and I woke up because we clearly heard a ball being thrown in the hallway, bouncing. And at first we were like, oh, the kids must be awake. And then I looked at my phone, it was like 3:30, and oh no, it's like the ghost boy with the ball. So we had this fun ghost tour, and they showed us, so this building burned down like 2 years after it opened, and then they had to rebuild it really quickly. So a few people died in that fire, and there's still like the old foundation and everything. So that's kind of interesting. And they're doing March break. So in Canada, it's not like spring break, it's March break, because we can sometimes still have winter until like May. So it's March break, and we've been hired as part of like that weekly entertainment. So in a few hours, we are going into a pool with a lot of
lots of
children.
little kids.
A lot of kids. So it should be interesting. This is Atlantica's first time doing a gig away. So how are you feeling about this so far?
I love it. I feel like a celebrity.
We are being treated like celebrities. I mean, look at us.
Yeah. And
It's
like
cool.
the staff are so kind, and like the food, and like I feel like everyone's jumping to be like, hey, what can we do? Like, you guys are the mermaids. Anytime we're walking by, the staff are like, those are the mermaids.
And we just look like this. Like, we're hiding all of our costumes so the kids can't tell it's us. Like, we just look like this. How do you find being away from home for doing a gig? Like,
No issues there.
that's good. That's good. Your husband's all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's good.
Yeah.
Checked in. I think he's just excited for me because I keep sending all kinds of updates, being like, look what I'm getting to do.
Yeah, because we didn't have to be up early, the gig isn't until the afternoon. We actually stayed up quite late and getting pictures and hanging out with other patrons. There's a dog here. They have a hotel dog.
So cute.
We got cool shirts from the hotel. Ooh, Sean got one too. Sean forgot his bag of clothing at home. He has no clothes. So we had to get him some clothes. So how is this afternoon gonna go? You want to tell them what we're gonna do? Like how we're gonna
I think we're gonna start getting ready soon. And after we're all dolled up, we're actually getting one of like the luggage carts, and Sean's gonna wheel us down for a big grand entrance into the pool, which I think is gonna be so funny, and I think the kids are just going to be like
losing their minds.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really nuts, you guys, really nuts. The other thing is I have been dealing with one of the worst endo attacks that I've had in like 6 months through this whole gig. And we were like in the car and I was doing like my breathing, like my trying to get through. I do feel like 75% better today. I'm just really tired from being in pain and my tummy is just like very sensitive. I tried to eat a nice breakfast, but the breakfast was amazing. Like, what was some of the stuff that they had? Like, this is a
I
breakfast
had
bar?
eggs Benedict. We had pancakes with like all the toppings, including like walnuts, whipped cream, blueberries.
Yeah.
Sausages.
Yeah.
Smoothies.
Yeah.
Omelet bar.
Oh my god.
Anything you could think of. They had like all these sweets.
Croissants. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, what a beautiful place. And this is really cool. So I guess like the families can come and it's like a 2-day pass and they just have like non-stop entertainment. They had a dance for the kids last night.
We
Laser
danced
tag.
to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, laser tag. And today they have a magician.
And a turtle.
Oh, a turtle? Yeah, there's a turtle.
There's a turtle.
So yeah, we're gonna do the gig, then we're gonna get cleaned up and check out, and then we have to drive home another 4 to 5 hours probably when we stop for supper. So we're probably not gonna get home until midnight, and then we all have to go back to like our day jobs tomorrow. So. Back to real life. So
Ooh, the only thing I'd like to add, I think, the ghost story with the little boy. He talked about that usually the ghost of the little boy doesn't interact with adults, which I thought was really interesting. That since we got here,
we keep like this little boy.
Yeah.
He must know that we're children entertainers.
I know. I feel like he's like, I want to play with the mermaid.
Yeah.
Because they said usually, like he runs away from the adults. He'll play catch with kids, which is crazy. But he's like, usually the adults don't see them. So I thought that was interesting that you heard him last night.
Oh man, Sean and I
We were
both
here.
heard him. Like we both woke up. I told him this morning and I was like, I don't know if I'm crazy, but then he's like, no, I heard it. So I don't know. But there's also, they have like their own version of Mr. Jingles, like a caretaker who died during the fire and you can hear his keys jingling. And stuff.
Yeah, and you can see, you'll probably see later our like scared reactions of people
Yeah.
throughout the tour. There was lots of little scary kicks and hits.
It was funny. It was funny. The staff here really, really loved this work.
They're so kind.
We enjoy it too. We hope we get to come
Yeah.
back. So wish us luck because we'll be crazy. Best wishes. Bye.